All right, so this is Kenny Santos out of Toronto, Canada for KennySantos.com. This is video number 85 of my 90 in 90 challenge. Do you want to know how to really divorce yourself from the outcome when you are prospecting, all right, or when you're, even presenting and recruiting, but, how to really divorce yourself from the outcome, how to stop caring. And when I stop caring, I don't mean you stop caring about them as a person, but you stop caring whether they join your team or whether they become a customer or whether they even want to look at the information. You stop caring is because I know that there's a lot of training out there, myself, that I've put out included, that, we talk about not caring and just really, learning your ratios, and it's okay to say no, but there's still that inherent emotional, kind of fear of rejection that's out there. And here's really how you stop caring. It is to practice. And when I say practice, I mean practice with another person. Get yourself an accountability partner. And because it's great to know the scripts, but it's totally another thing to really apply those scripts and say it out loud, and just practice it. And here's the thing, is that there's two types of learning, all right? There's what's called linear learning, and linear learning is kind of like when you take certain letters, and we know that certain letters make certain sounds, and you take those sounds, put them together, they make words, and those words, you put those together, they make coherent sentences, and then all of a sudden you put enough sentences together, they're paragraphs and chapters and pages and books, and so on, all right? That's linear learning. It's very similar to the type of learning that happens in school. But then there's experiential learning. Experiential learning is really different. It's where you actually take action. It's where, kind of like, it's like riding a bike. I mean, you cannot learn how to ride a bike by reading a book about it. You can't study to learn how to ride a bike. You just have to get on top of that bike and start riding it and try, and maybe you'll fall and try and fall, but eventually you're going to be able to ride that bike, and you're not going to be able to explain to someone how to ride it. They're going to have to ride it themselves. And so you want to do that with your prospecting as well. Get yourself an accountability partner, and just say, I'm going to call you sometime today and I'm going to prospect you. Or, if your accountability partner is busy, then maybe set a time that you guys are going to prospect each other and practice. I would suggest actually practice every day for at least a month. All right, the amateur practices until they get it right. The master practices until they cannot get it wrong. So practice. And if you really want to divorce yourself from that outcome, make sure that when you ask that prospecting question to your accountability partner, have them say no. All right, so just expect that no. All right, and then move on with your day. Then you could go on and do real life practicing. All right, and so I would normally just say, go out there and practice on real people. Sure, you could do that too and not care. But just to take that edge off, get an accountability partner. And your accountability partner doesn't even have to be in the business. I mean, it would be great if they're your downline or your upline or crossline. They don't even have to be in the same company as you. You guys could prospect each other. All right, and make sure that, you guys divorce yourselves from the outcome. Or, if there's no one in the profession that you can turn to, talk to your spouse, talk to your dad, talk to your parent, talk to your even your kid, whoever, your brother, whoever. Just find a friend and you say, listen, I need to practice this. Can I have your help there? So find an accountability partner. That way you'll divorce yourself from the outcome and you're more likely to prospect. All right. So I trust you got some awesome value out of this. What I invite you to do is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Also, if you want to see more videos like this, go over to my blog. It's KennySantos.com. Put your name and email in. You'll get an awesome audio and growing your business. All right, take care and create a great day.